us a story, Mom? Yeah, read us a story.
Okay, you two, snuggle in and close your eyes, and I'll read you the story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yay!
Little Red Riding Hood went out one day. She was going to Granny's far away. She followed a path through the deep dark woods to get to Granny's as quick as she could. A big bad wolf came into view. He raised his hat and said,
"How do you do?"
She said,
"My granny is feeling ill. I'm bringing her cookies to make her well."
Said Little Red Riding Hood,
"I must run." I'm expected at Granny's at 1:30.
she said,
Good day.
and she walked away. But the big bad wolf knew a faster way. The big bad wolf came to Granny's house. And poor old Granny was all alone.
Granny, get in the cupboard.
That bad wolf said, then he put on her clothes and jumped into bed. Then in came Little Red Riding Hood.
Dear Granny, I came as quick as I could.
The wolf said,
Dear, come over here.
but the little girl knew something was weird.
Granny, what great big ears you have. Granny, what great big eyes you have. Granny, what great big teeth you have.
The wolf said,
Better to eat you with.
cried Little Red Riding Hood. And in ran a hunter who was in the woods. The hunter grabbed the wolf and he put him in a sack. And the big bad wolf, he never came back.
We're safe now, Granny.
The little girl said, and she helped Granny get back in bed. They ate the cookies happily, and that's the end of our story.
Pinocchio, Pinocchio, you're just a wooden toy. But if you're good, maybe one day you'll be a real boy.
As he was going to school one day,
Oh, look, a puppet show.
it looked much more fun than school.
I really want to go.
Such a sight I've never seen. A puppet without strings. If I steal him, imagine how much gold he'll bring.
A fairy magically appeared upon the windowsill.
Now go to school like a good boy. I will, I will, I will. Where are you going, Pinocchio? I'm on my way to school. Why on earth would you go there? School isn't cool. Don't going to Pleasure Land. You'll never have to go to school.
With that, they took his hand. Pinocchio, he slept all day and ate ice cream at night. And even though he had no care,
This just does not feel right. Something feels very strange. Something feels weird.
and suddenly out of his head popped two big donkey ears. The fairy magically returned and poof, the ears were gone.
Now go home like a good boy. Quickly run along. Geppetto!
Pinocchio!
I'll never misbehave again. I'll be good without fail.
They hugged and hugged, but suddenly they were eaten by a whale. Geppetto asked Pinocchio,
Do you know what to do?
He built a fire and the whale sneezed, and out of the whale they flew.
Hold on to me, Geppetto. I'll save you. Wait and see.
And they floated to the sandy shore as safe as they could be.
Pinocchio, Pinocchio, because you were so good, I'll grant your wish so you will be no longer made of wood. Look at you, Pinocchio, you are not a toy,
We're now a real family.
and I'm a real boy.
Pinocchio!
There once lived an emperor, and a silly old king was he. He looked in the mirror all day long. He was vain as he could be. He was vain as he could be. One day two tailors came to town. They were sly and they were bold. They wanted to fool the silly old king for a great big bag of gold. For a great big bag of gold.
Dear king, we'll make you magic clothes, the finest there can be, with magic cloth and magic thread, which only fools can't see, which only fools can't see.
I'm no fool.
Said the emperor.
How much must I pay?
1 bag of gold.
The tailor said,
Please make them right away. Please make them right away.
They took the gold and they went to work, pretending to make the clothes. They pretended to cut, they pretended to weave, and they pretended to sew. And they pretended to sew.
Your clothes are
The
ready.
tailor said,
Can you see the pretty design?
I'm no fool.
said the emperor.
Those clothes look mighty fine. Those clothes look mighty fine.
Good king, you must show the whole town the new clothes we have made.
Oh, yes, I will.
Said the emperor.
We'll have a royal parade. We'll have a royal parade.
The herald blew a trumpet.
Good people, listen to me. Your emperor is dressed in clothes which only fools can't see. Which only fools can't see.
And so began the grand parade. Oh, hear the trumpets blare, and see the silly emperor in just his underwear. In just his underwear. The people looked, the people stared, once and twice and thrice.
We're not fools.
The people said,
Those clothes look mighty nice. Those clothes look mighty nice.
People all applauded as the emperor walked by.
But he's not wearing any clothes.
A little child did cry. A little child did cry. The people looked again and saw that this was very true. And everyone began to point. The laughter grew and grew. The laughter grew and grew. The emperor looked down and saw he was naked as he could be.
Oh no!
And the poor old king knew all at once what a silly fool was he. What a silly fool was he.
Oh, dearie me.
Mwah. Good night. Oh my, I asked Huggy and Buggy to tidy their room before going out to play.
Those kids.
Do you know where they are?
I think I saw them in the backyard. I'll go find them, Jen.
Wow, it's so cool to look at all the little insects. Yeah, the ants are my favorite. My favorite is the grasshopper.
That reminds me of a story. And I think this might be a good time to tell it to you. The ants go plowing in the field.
Hi-ho, hi-ho,
The ants go plowing in the field.
hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go plowing in the field.
The grasshoppers do cartwheels.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants go planting in the spring. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go planting in the spring. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go planting in the spring. The grasshoppers don't do a thing.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants go digging in the sun.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go digging in the sun.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go digging in the sun.
The grasshoppers dance for fun.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants harvest in the fall. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants harvest in the fall. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants harvest in the fall. The grasshoppers don't help at all.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants go in when winter comes.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go in when winter comes.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go in when winter comes.
The grasshoppers don't have a crumb.
All they did was play while the ants worked all day. Whoa. The grasshoppers are cold and sad.
Oh no! Oh no!
The grasshoppers are cold and sad.
Oh no! Oh no!
They never helped, they wished they had.
And now they feel really bad.
All they did was play while the ants worked all day. The ants invite them to come in.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
The ants invite them to come in.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
The grasshopper said with a grin.
We'll never shirk our work again.
And the ants all shout, hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Buggy, did you just take Huggy's apple?
No. Hey, my apple's gone. It wasn't me.
Well, Buggy, what's that?
I think it might be a good time to tell you a story, Buggy. There was a boy who watched the sheep, the silliest boy you ever did see. One sunny day, who knows why, he thought for fun he'd tell a lie. The boy cried,
Wolf, please, please come. Hurry, hurry, run, run, run.
and up the hill a farmer came to chase that wolf away again. There was no wolf, not even one.
It's just a trick I played for fun.
The farmer said, "See here, young man, don't play that trick on me again."
Okay, I promise.
The very next day, at 10:30, the silly boy cried wolf again. And up the hill the farmer came to chase that wolf away again. There was no wolf, not even one.
It's just a trick I played for fun.
The farmer said, "See here, young man, don't play that trick on me again."
Okay, I promise.
But that same day, at 2:15, a big bad wolf came into view. Into the field the wolf did creep to scare the boy and steal the sheep. The boy cried,
Wolf, please, please come. Hurry, hurry, run, run, run. Wolf, wolf, it's not a game. Please come now.
but no one came. The silly boy, he shook with fright. That wolf stole every sheep in sight. The little boy was very sad because he knew that he'd been bad. He decided there and then,
I'll never, ever lie again.
The most important thing to do
Is always, always tell the truth.
This is the story of the three little pigs, the three little pigs, the three little pigs. This is the story of the three little pigs, once upon a time. The three little pigs had three little homes, all in a row, all in a row. The three little pigs had three little homes, once upon a time.
can't do that. No, 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 no.
And that was the story of the three little pigs, the three little pigs, the three little pigs. And that was the story of the three little pigs, once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Silly pigs.
Mom, what's that word?
That says tortoise, Huggy.
What's a tortoise?
A tortoise is a very big turtle.
And what's a hare?
A hare is a kind of rabbit.
Why don't they just call the story The Turtle and the Rabbit?
Well, that's a very good question.
Can we just read the story?
All right, then. One day, the hare was teasing her friend, the tortoise, and she wasn't being very nice. The boastful hare could run really, really fast, but the kind old tortoise was very, very slow.
To be so slow, it must be sad. It must be very, very bad.
The tortoise, he got pretty mad the day of the big, big race.
Well, let's have a race.
Said he,
You're too slow, you can't beat me. I can. You can't. Well, let's just see.
the day of the big, big race. Pinky said go, the hare he flew over the hill and out of view. It looked like tortoise was stuck in glue the day of the big, big race. The hare, she laughed.
Ho, ho, ho. That old tortoise is slow, slow, slow. I can't be beaten. No, no, no.
The day of the big, big race. Poor old tortoise, sure enough, moved so slow and huffed and puffed. He was tired, but he was tough the day of the big, big race.
I am miles and miles ahead. I think I'll take a nap.
She said in a carrot patch she made a bed the day of the big, big race.
Just 5 minutes, not a minute more.
And it wasn't long before the boastful hare began to snore the day of the big, big race. So old tortoise trudged along, whistling a happy song. He was slow, but he was strong the day of the big, big race.
I won't give up. No, no, no.
His confidence began to grow
Come on, legs. Let's go, go, go.
the day of the big, big race. Even when the hill was steep, still he climbed and still he creeped, and still the hare was fast asleep the day of the big, big race. Finally he passed the hare, fast asleep and unaware.
The finish line. I'm almost there.
The day of the big, big race. The crowd began to cheer and cheer, and slowly tortoise he drew near. The hare awoke and said,
Oh dear.
the day of the big, big race. The hare began to run and run.
Oh no, what have I done? Hooray!
The slow old tortoise won the day of the big, big race. The lesson here is plain to see. Whether slow or fast you be, if you work hard, you will succeed.
The day of the big, big race. The day of the big, big race.
The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse.
Mouse was creeping through the woods and woke a sleeping lion. Angrily, he grabbed that mouse. She was scared and crying. She said,
If you let me go, I'll help you someday. Soon you'll see.
tiny thing, what can you do for me? Tell you what, you made me laugh, so I will set you free.
Thank you.
Next day, Lion stalked his prey, but on his way back home, he walked into a trap. He was captured and alone.
The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse. Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse.
Tiny Mouse heard lions roar and scurried to the scene. She gnawed the rope, released the lion, and said,
Now we're team.
Lion answered,
I was wrong to laugh because you're small. If it weren't for you, I would not be here at all.
The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. Best friends forever, the Lion and the Mouse. The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. Best friends forever, the Lion and the Mouse. The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse. The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse.
There was a little boy and his name was Jack. He lived with his mama in a little old shack. Jack asked Mama, why are we poor?
A giant came and smashed our door. He stole everything we had, we had. He stole everything we had. Jack, we have to sell our cow. Off to the market, you better go now.
So Jack took the cow and walked down the road where he met a man pulling a heavy load.
That's a mighty fine cow.
He said,
That's a mighty fine cow.
he said.
I'll buy your cow for magic beans, the prettiest beans you've ever seen.
That's a deal. And Jack ran home. When Mama saw the beans, she moaned and groaned. Out the window they flew, they flew. Out the window they flew. The minute the beans landed on the ground, they started to make a rumbling sound. Out from the ground, the beanstalk grew, right up to the clouds and then right through. Up that stalk, Jack climbed, Jack climbed. Up that stalk, Jack climbed. Through the clouds and through the sky, Jack was very, very high. He came to a door in a dark, dark cloud with a sign that read, No kids allowed. Jack just walked straight through, straight through. Jack just walked straight through. Into a castle the dark door led, and down the hallway young Jack sped. A huge room he found. Then he heard a scary sound. A giant steps.
Boom, boom, boom,
A giant steps.
boom. 3, 5, 4, fum. I smell a boy, by gosh, by gum.
That bad giant, he boomed and boomed, and Jack went flying out of that room. Back the way he'd come, back the way he'd come. After Jack the giant chased, he chased Jack all over the place when suddenly, hip hip hooray! Came Gigi and Noah to save the day. They froze that giant like stone, like stone. They froze that giant like stone. To the beanstalk Jack ran fast and bold, and there he found a sack of gold. His mama's gold that giant stole so many, many years ago. Down the stalk Jack flew, Jack
Once there lived 3 grizzly bears in a house in the forest. Papa bear, mama bear, baby bear sat down to eat their porridge.
Ooh, much too hot.
Growled Papa bear, let's go walk in the forest. That's when Goldilocks came by, found their house in the thicket. Knock, 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 no answer, so Goldie entered the kitchen.
Smells good.
She grabbed a spoon, though she had no permission.
Papa Bear's porridge way too hot.
Mama bear's porridge way too cold.
Baby bear porridge just right, just right, just right.
After Goldie had her fill, she felt lazy and tired. In the living room she spied chairs of 3 different sizes. They looked quite inviting, so Goldie thought she'd try 'em.
Papa Bear's chair way too hard.
Mama bear's chair way too soft.
Baby bear's chair just right, just right, just right.
Just as Goldie settled in that chair, broke into pieces, Goldie went upstairs and found 3 nice beds she could sleep in. They looked quite inviting, so Papa's bed she creeped in.
Papa Bear's bed way too hard.
Mama bear's bed way too soft.
Baby bear's bed just right, just right, just right.
Goldilocks fell fast asleep. 3 bears came back home. Soon as they stepped in, they knew they were not alone.
Someone's been eating my porridge.
Growled Papa. Someone's been eating my porridge, said Mama.
Someone's been eating my porridge.
Cried Baby.
And they ate it all up, ate it all up.
They walked into the living room, and what do you think they noticed?
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
Growled Papa. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said Mama.
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
Cried Baby.
And they broken it up, broken it up.
Upstairs in their bedroom now, what do you think they noticed?
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Growled Papa. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Mama.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Cried Baby.
And there she is, there she is.
Goldilocks woke up and saw 3 brown bears staring at her. She screamed,
Help!
jumped out of bed and ran away with the clatter. Down the stairs and through the door, Goldie's gone forevermore. Our 3 bears, they scratched their heads, fixed the chair and made the beds, and sat down to eat their porridge. And that is the story of the 3 bears.
Yeah!
Are you ready for the animal dance? Come on! The animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little boogie, a little woogie. Watch Mr. Lion clap his hands, doing the animal dance. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap your hands. Everybody clap along, doing the animal dance.
Yeah!
The animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little jiggle, a little wiggle. Watch Miss Elephant stomp her feet, doing the animal dance.
Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp along, doing the animal dance. The animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little shimmy, a little shake. Watch Mr. Zebra shake around, doing the animal dance. Shake, shake, shake it off. Shake, shake it off.
Yeah!
Everybody shake along, doing the
animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little hip, a little hop. Watch Mr. Hippo tap his feet, doing the animal dance. Tap, tap, tap your feet. Tap, tap your feet. Great job! Everybody tap along, doing the animal dance.
The animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little wiggle, a little jiggle. Watch Mr. Giraffe do the twist, doing the animal dance.
Twist, 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 yeah! Twist, twist, twist. Everybody twist along, doing the animal dance.
So cool!
The animal dance, the animal dance. Do a little boogie, a little woogie. Watch all the animals having fun, doing the animal dance. Boom, 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 ba-doo. Boom, boom, ba-doo. Yeah! Everybody's having fun, doing the animal dance. So great!
So fun! Yeah!
Let's go to the dinosaur zoo! Woo!
All right!
Let's go meet a dinosaur. Dinosaur, dinosaur. Let's go meet a dinosaur at the big Jurassic Zoo and watch that dino play and roar. Play and roar, play and roar. Watch that dino play and roar all around the green bamboo.
Yeah! Look, there is a stegosaur. Stegosaur, stegosaur. Look, there is a stegosaur with his back of bony plates.
Awesome!
It's got a tiny brain in its head. Brain in its head, oh, brain in its head. It's got a tiny brain in its head, but it's very overweight.
Look above, it's a diplodocus. Diplodocus, diplodocus. Look above, it's a diplodocus. Taller than the trees. Yeah! See, its long neck and tail. Neck and tail, neck and tail. See, its long neck and tail. And be careful of its knees. Achoo!
Cool!
Woo!
Lots of flying pterodactyl, pterodactyl, pterodactyl. Watch the flying pterodactyl. It flaps its wings to fly. It has a sharp beak full of teeth, full of teeth, full of teeth. It has a sharp beak